Good morning, everyone. You're having coffee again with A Case of Living. I want to talk to you about something that has been building with me for the past 24 hours or so. Yesterday, we talked about how we don't have to have storms in our lives. And I love how the universe does things. It starts with one thing and it just keeps building. So, good quote from Dr. Joe Dispenza this morning. The body becomes addicted to guilt or any other emotion in the same way that it would get addicted to drugs. At first, you only need a little of the emotion or the drug in order to feel it. Then your body becomes desensitized, and your cells require more and more of it just to feel the same again. Trying to change your emotional pattern is like going through drug withdrawal. Dr. Joe Dispenza. And I'm like, what? Where is this coming from? What is this about? And wow, really, it was like those very heavy. Then I got an oracle card. It's from the Starseed Oracle. I know I should tell you all what I'm getting this stuff from. The Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Well, now I automatically saw the card and I knew for me personally what it meant. My intuitive guidance for me personally was one thing. This is Metatron orange. This is the white of the white dragon, the white phoenix that I know is associated with Metatron. This is the whiteness of unconditional love. And this is loving our shadow side back in. Yeah, I know you all are like, wow, she saw that in that card. Yes, she did. Immediately I saw it. And I'm like, but that's not why I got the card. One, it was too obvious. And two, there was more. Because they were like, read the book. And I'm like, why am I reading the book? And they're like, read the book. So I'm going to read to you the book. This is a shadow card, one that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting love in. Anyone who knows me knows that that is like, what? What? Okay. The warring planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find your way back to love. I know. Anyone who knows me is like, what? There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. We're all wounded, and our conscious wounds and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance. We can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long, we'll see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. Yeah, that's the very world that I avoid, won't live in, refuse to accept, and refuse to believe was ever supposed to exist. As a matter of fact, when I was a small child, I rejected that world. And sounds very much like what Dr. Joe Dispenza is talking about. We get addicted to it. And I've always rejected it flat out. If this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons. First, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situation, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we hurt, it's normal for us to close our heart off to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the true agony of separation in earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyway. When fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from the others in the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We're all innocent children, spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. Now, boy, there's a lot there. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. We were all this. We all fell into dense energy because we didn't know any better. because we were expanding consciousness. Now we've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And now Archangel Metatron and all the other energetic beings that we are saying, come on, let's go back into the frequency of this. Let's clear all of this. Let's heal from all of this. Let's progress from all of this. Let's let go of all of this. Let's don't forget it, because we don't want to have to go back and repeat it. Erasing history means you have to go back and repeat it. You can pull your energy from it. You don't keep your energy there and keep repeating it. When we say stuck in history, that's when we keep repeating it. You want to pull your energy out of it, but you don't erase it. Or then the programmable mind no longer has the information. The program is gone. And then you do have to repeat it because you've lost the knowledge. That's why we do not erase history. We keep history. That's why we do not erase memories and implode the space-time continuum, is because then we have to go back and do it again. So we love every bit of this. We value it. But we damn sure don't want to do it again. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, and it was not fun. And no, we do not want to be addicted to it. We're ready to let it go. So why do we get addicted to it? It's comfortable. It's what we know. And our mind is like, we know how to do this. We know how to come here, live hard lives. What was the quote this morning I heard? How do you get strong if you always do what's easy? Excuse me? How do you get stronger? We won't get stronger doing things the easy way. Excuse me? Define stronger. Define stronger. I don't define stronger as battle hardened. We're already battle hardened. We've already done this. I got this card. Garnet, lessons in blood. Our energetic DNA is imprinted with all of this. We've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt so many times, people. Our closet is freaking full of it. We are doing ancestral clearing now to let go of the patterns, to stop doing them over and over. And it's like freaking, let me pull it back up, like freaking crack to some people. Like crack to some people. Because their mind, the programmable thinking part, says, oh yeah, we know how to do that. That's comfortable. That is 3D thinking. That is third dimensional thinking. Third dimensional thinking believes that we are here to learn lessons and learn them the hard way. And then keep moving on up in life university. And that's what the goal of life is. We come here to live, learn, grow, get all these lessons for our poor inner child to have to go through this again and again and again. And that's what we're here for. Trust the universe. It's inside you, it's inside me, it's inside all of us. We have these lessons in blood. We've all done this so many times. And we're made of this. And fifth dimensional thinking knows this. 5D thinking is, hold on a second. How many more times are we going to do this? 5D is when you say, stop everything. I'm not living this way anymore. The trauma, drama, blame, shame, shoulda, woulda, coulda game is over. The planet can't take it anymore. We're going to implode as a people. We're not going to exist if we keep doing this. Came to a crossroads, a moment in time where it was, okay, the earth has spun around and done this so many times, and it has to stop. It has to come into 5D thinking now before it blows itself up, before it self-implodes. Fork in the road. Do you want to stay in 3D thinking? Or do you want to finally trust the universe? 3D thinking is the mind telling you, we won't get any stronger doing things the easy way. What easy way? Does anything about this look like it was easy? Look at how barren that is. It's freaking Mars, folks. There's no lush greenery there. There's no beautiful things like Earth has. And the beautiful white is saying, come on, shadow. Come on, denser energies that we got into. Come on back to unconditional love. Come back into the vibrational frequency, the bandwidth. That were created in. And yes, let's have beautiful, interesting lives. Let's keep creating consciousness, but we don't need to expand it in that anymore. We've been there, done that. Yesterday, I was on a Zoom, and one of the very transcendent people said, one of my goals is I want to help heal by helping people not have to go through some of the things I've gone through. And then another one, the transcendent people said, well, what I found is people are going to go through it anyway. They're determined to. And in a nutshell, they defined 3D thinking versus 5D thinking. When I first started Every Life is a Story, it was because I was very 3D in my thinking. Everyone's hard, difficult story was moving and inspiring, and everyone could grow from it, etc., etc., etc. And all that was true. Every one of us has had that story. We've had it so many times. But the 5D way of looking at that is, yes, every life is a story. And we're all clearing away the trauma, drama, shame, blame, woulda, coulda, shoulda game. We're clearing all of that and going up into a vibrational frequency where we understand that we decide, that we've already decided. The ego believes that it came here incarnate and is choosing all of this as it goes and has to get stronger, and we can't do it the easy way. And that's free will. And that going through all of that, that's life. And boy, look what we've done. What you've done is robbed yourself of the beautiful life that in your free will, as oneness, as the universe, we all decided to come here and have. We are multidimensional light beings who did not know until consciousness was beginning to expand what we were going to get into. But we've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. And now, dense energy, our higher selves are saying, you don't have to experience dense energy anymore. We've experienced that, and we see what happens. It's chaotic to the cosmos itself. It's chaotic to your planet. It will destroy your race. It will destroy the planet, and it will reverberate out and it will destroy the cosmos. Dense energy is chaos. We have to come back up into the vibrational frequency of unconditional love. Therefore, we are reverse engineering, and we will live in the frequencies within the bandwidth that we're supposed to. And this has been going on now for longer than we can fathom because of universal law, sacred geometry. They couldn't just say, when conscious energy realized eons ago, it couldn't just say, oops, and just jerk everything back into frequency. Just like Bruce Almighty couldn't just jerk the moon down to the balcony so he could be all romantic for his sweetheart without causing chaos and pandemonium with the planet. We are energy. It's conscious energy. It became conscious. It became aware. And it's expanding all the time, learning more and more. But when it learned its oops, I'm telling you folks, it's not a chess game up there with some old man with a beard, with a long white beard saying, oh yeah, well, we fucked that up big time, didn't we? Let's just move this piece and fix it. It's taken eons and universe after universe, trial and error. And now it's like, hold on a second. This is how we do it. And Earth is the line in the sand. We are doing it there. And by golly, we are fixing it. This has been channeled to me by Archangel Metatron over and over and over. This is the line in the sand. The cosmos have to be brought back into order. Things have to come back into vibrational frequency. We have to get back into the frequency of unconditional love. What's happening with our planet is a metaphor, and not a literary metaphor, but a literal one. Because what happens with the micro happens with the macro. The chaos and pandemonium here, the energies here that would love, the denser energies that would absolutely just love to be able to, yeah, let's just have another war. Let's just do more famine. Let's just do more of this. Let's just do more of that. Let's just kill a few more people. Let's just make it hard let's just, our country is better and their country, well, we should just wipe them off the face of the planet, or we should conquer them, or we should make them subjective to us, or yada, yada, yada. They would just keep doing that and keep doing that and keep doing that until we don't exist anymore. And that reverberates out until the cosmos is in that chaos. There is no choice. I don't talk this a lot at this level, but the card I got today was, be who you truly are and communicate honestly. This is the level of information that is channeled to me. This is the level of teaching I get. And when I say level, I don't mean it like it's something you all can't understand. It's something every person can understand. I'm frequently told, there's a reason you only talk and teach a few of us, is because the average person, they're not ready for this. Poppycock. The average person is the one who needs this, because each and every one of us stepping into our true authentic selves, our vibrational frequency that we are supposed to be in, each one of us deciding to be 5D, not 3D. Each one of us choosing, you know what? We won't get stronger doing things the easy way. I don't want to be battle hardened. If that's what stronger is, no, I don't want that. That is what does this. That is what takes us loves our shadow selves, heals our shadow selves, progresses our shadow selves back into the vibrational frequency of unconditional love. Every one of us understanding that we don't have to be battle hardened, that's what the ego thinks. Surrendering to the beautiful story that your heart knows is yours. Each one of us stepping into that frequency. That is what the higher self is telling the inner child. It's what the higher self is telling the being here that's incarnated in. Listen, your heart knows the story. Listen to it. We are an integrated light being, multidimensional. You're here to have a beautiful life. We're here to be in the vibrational frequency of unconditional love. From grounded all the way at the core of Mother Earth, all the way to Helios and beyond. The great central sun, all the way up. And you have been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. You don't need to learn those lessons again. Trust the universe. Trust yourself. Every bit of that is within you. It's the Akashic record. We all have access to it. Every single one of us has access to the universal record through our crown chakra. We don't have to go through rock bottom to know that there's good, there's gooder, there's goodest, and there's worse than that. We don't have to experience worse than that. We can just keep going up. We don't have to experience worse than that. But our mind is addicted to it because that's all our mind understands, because it's what our mind's been programmed with, and our mind thinks it needs to be in control to keep us safe. And that is the very thing that keeps us energetically stuck. 3D thinking versus 5D thinking, and we absolutely have to make the transition to 5D thinking. This whole notion, we came here as youngsters, created in unconditional love, created with love. And we had to do this battling and struggling, because you won't get stronger doing it the easy way. And then we have to die out to all of that. We have to learn stuff from that, go through the hard things. And then we're smarter. So we go off on the fool's journey then. Yeah. The mind is like, yeah, look what we know. Hot damn, look at us, here we go. Let's go off now. We're higher up on the food chain in this unconditional love thing. We know more. We're older and wiser. And we're all passionate about it, and we're romping off as fast as we can go here. And then after we've made mistake after mistake after mistake, then we're finally mature enough that we can, we're ready to actually settle down and have a mate and all of those things, have a job and have a steady life, and maybe get rid of some of this trauma, drama, blame, shame, shoulda, woulda, coulda game, maybe. And have an equal energy for energy living. Maybe we stop thinking that everything is all about us and putting our boundaries up, and maybe. This is so 3D. No. Sometimes I listen to tarot readers, and it is so, it's like a Lifetime movie. And I'm like, seriously? No. I can't watch Lifetime movies. I've got friends that, oh my God, they're like, oh, I watched a Lifetime movie. I just cried and cried and cried. And for years now, I've said, seriously, why did you put yourself through that? I've lived enough of it. I don't want to watch it. I'm not real popular with women for saying that, by the way. But that's how I feel. I have been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I don't want to go through it again. Lessons in blood, people. I don't want to go through that again. That's because my heart knew the story. My heart knew that is not the energy we're supposed to be in. We are not here to be in the energy of we've got to learn things the hard way and wallow in it. No. The difference between 3D and 5D thinking. I'm a really good person. I'm a good person, but I've got this wife, spouse, significant other, whatever. I work hard. She used to be so glad to see me when I came home. We used to do things together. We used to edify one another. We used to have such fun together. We used to have a passionate life together. We used to be growing together. Now, she just wants me for the support and the safety. Yeah, I don't do anything right. You know, she has changed. And here I am working myself to death, and, well, she's a bitch. Okay, maybe all that's true. But 3D thinking is that, and that's the way it is. And if only she would change, if only she would go back to being the way she was. That's 3D thinking. That's a Lifetime movie. That's a tarot reading, and I'm not anti-tarot. We can absolutely use tarot in a different way, and do. But that is one of the Lifetime reading tarot readings. Okay, Lifetime movie tarot readings right there. There's a soap opera there. Okay, there's trauma, drama, blame, shame, woulda, coulda, shoulda game if I ever heard it. And I've been there, done that, folks. So this is pot calling the kettle black. I was stuck in 3D thinking for a long time. A long time. I was addicted to it too. Because I was born on this rock going around the sun just like everyone else. The 5D way of seeing it is, well, how do I want to feel? How do I want to feel? How do I want to be treated? Well, I want to be appreciated. It's pretty damn obvious. I don't feel appreciated. I don't feel loved. I don't feel appreciated. I don't feel valued. I feel like all I am is a paycheck. I don't want to feel that way. So 5D thinking is, so I'm going to treat myself the way I want to be treated. I'm going to treat myself with love and appreciation. I'm going to value myself. And you do that until you get into that frequency. What does that feel like? What does that look like? What does that mean to me? What does loving me mean to me? What does appreciating me mean to me? What does valuing me mean to me? And you get yourself in that frequency. And then hold on. You don't stop there. Because that's what we taught. We taught, yeah, just do your self-care so you can cope. Yeah, I'm doing my self-care. So now it's all about me, and she can just keep being a bitch if she wants to. I got my walls up, got my boundaries up. I'm telling her, no, I'm not doing that. No, it's not going to be that way. Boy, I'm good at this. Or maybe you take it a step further and you're like, I got my boundaries up now, and I'm walking away from this. Yeah, right into another relationship that you're going to do exactly the same way, because all you did was decide how you wanted to treat you and put up some walls and decided that you weren't going to let that person be outside your walls anymore. But you didn't change anything. You didn't change anything that you were putting out. So what you're going to attract in? The mind, all it knows is what you had. So you're going to get another one just like that, or worse. Because now your mind really thinks it's in control of things, and it thinks, oh, we got our boundaries now. We treat ourselves the way we want to be treated. So you're probably going to find somebody who does the same damn thing. And they're not going to be good to you because they're too busy being good to themselves. And that's it. So you think the first one thought you were just a paycheck? What do you think the second one's going to think? They're all about them, not you, because that's what you are. And that's what we taught. No. Once you get in the frequency of how do I want to be treated? I want to love myself. I want to value myself. I want to respect myself. Then you put that frequency out, because the world is about relationship. And that doesn't mean you have to get in another relationship, but you are always in relationship. There are always going to be people in your life. So maybe you don't go back into another relationship like that, but you won't stay in that one. You can't, because that's going to continually pull you out of frequency. So you surround yourself with people who don't pull you out of frequency. You protect your energetic field. You maintain the integrity of your energetic field. That's one of the first things you do to show yourself love and respect and value as well. I've got to protect my energetic field. You put up the perimeters. Maybe you have to deal with that person. Maybe you've got children with them. Maybe you've got assets with them, joint assets. Maybe you own a company together. Who knows? All the reasons why you thought you could never walk away from it. Well, poppycock. Yes, you can. You're adults. You can walk away from it. You can manage those things. You can find a way to manage those things and maintain the integrity of your energetic field. You can breathe through it. Yes, I know we're breathing all the time, but you can do deep breathing and slow your nervous system down. This is what the mind needs programmed with. Not putting up my walls. It's all about me. But no, calm myself down. Get back into my frequency so I can interact with the world in a 5D way, in my frequency, where I'm emanating out non-chaotic energy, where I'm being the me I came here to be. I'm being good to me. I'm loving and respecting me. And I'm putting out that energy. And I'm only dealing with that person as much as I need to. And I'm doing it in the energy that I'm in now. I'm maintaining my frequency. And I'm putting that out. And I'm surrounding myself, therefore, with people who are like-minded, who are in the same frequency. And so my life is up-leveled. So maybe I don't ever go back into a relationship like that. Maybe I really don't want that again. But that's doubtful, because we're meant to be together with someone. That is how we're designed. We're sexual beings. We're relationship people. That's how we're designed. But you're going to be with someone who loves you, respects you, values you the way you do. Because that's the energy you're putting out now. And you're going to do the same with them. You're going to have a 1 + 1 = 3 relationship. You're each whole and complete, and you value each other that way. And you have a relationship dimension. So you're going to be an exponential couple. It's not going to be this, well, I went home every day and I wasn't respected. I was just a paycheck. It's not going to be that. Or it's not going to be, they come home, just turn it all around. Maybe they come home every day and you don't know if they're going to bitch, moan, and complain about everything you did and you didn't do anything right. And it's going to be a heated discussion, or maybe they're not going to talk to you at all. Maybe they're going to freeze you out when they get home and not talk to you at all. Or maybe it's the job. Maybe that's what the relationship is. Maybe every day you go into work and the boss is just a complete dick. It's impossible to please this boss, or it's impossible to please this company. This relationship can be any kind of relationship. But there's the 3D way of handling it. Well, if only that would change. That's the problem. Or there's, no, how do I want to feel? What do I want to be? What do I want to experience? Let me get myself in that frequency. And then no, we don't wall ourselves up and cope. No. We put ourselves in a place where we're energetically maintaining that frequency, maintaining our energetic field, and we're vibrating that out. So we attract more of people who are like us around us. So we build a life then where we have a job, that's the energy we're in at that job. We have friends, that's the energy we're in with our friends. Our children, we raise the vibration up with them because we refuse to interact with them in a lower vibrational frequency. They come to us in the old energy and we're like, no, I know that's how we did things before, but no, I don't function that way anymore. And at first they're not going to like it. And maybe even the relationship suffers from it at first. But you're not doing them any favors by staying in that denser energy. You're doing them the favor by holding your frequency, and they have to come up to yours. And maybe this relationship that we're talking about, maybe also family, maybe your relationship with your parents. Maybe when you get into this new vibrational frequency, you have parents that are like, well, we just don't like the way you've changed. I'm sorry. But I'm loving and respecting me now. And so when you can relate to my energy, then okay, then come on into my energetic field. But until then, no. I'll come see you. I'll spend a little time with you. But no, you are not going to penetrate my energetic field and lower my frequency. I'm surrounded with people that are family that I've chosen. I have taken sovereignty over my life, and I have created my life. And it is this. And my heart guided me there, not my mind, not the societal programming, not the trauma, drama, blame, shame, shoulda, woulda, coulda game, but my heart. Because that is where the bandwidth of unconditional love, the beautiful life that you wrote for yourself already, is at. And you got to get out of here and come here to find it. This is 3D thinking. And we have, as a planet, got to come out of it, because that's the thinking that tumbles us down into the denser energies. And this thinking rejects denser energies. It says, you know what? No, I don't have to do things the hard way to get stronger. And I know what the hard way is. I've seen through history what the hard way is. I've done it the hard way. I saw how my parents did it the hard way. I don't have to live that way to learn that lesson. I can listen to someone else. I can see. I can look at it without doing it and see, I don't want to do that. I know how I want to be treated. I can feel in my heart space that is energy I don't want to put myself in. I don't have to dip my toe in it and test it to see. I don't have to get curious about it and try it out to know, no, that's not something I want to do. Go see a volcano in Hawaii. Yeah. Let's go see an active volcano somewhere, where the lava is coming down and you get as close to it as you can. And yeah, I need to get closer so I can check that out. So I had the experience. So no, I don't have to get any closer. I'm as close as it's safe to get. And I know that. Yeah. We don't have to get into the dense energies to know what's going to happen. We don't have to plunge ourselves into those kind of energies to understand them. We understand cause and effect. You get in dense energies, that's what you're going to put out, that's what you're going to get back. We've been there, we've done that. That's what we did as a universe because we didn't know about it. It's what we did as a universe, God knows how many eons back. I don't know how many universes back that happened. I don't know. It was in the beginning. In the beginning, there was energy. Neither bad nor good. It was just energy. And it became conscious. And it expanded and expanded and expanded. And then it discovered this. And it has taken us until now to say no more. You don't get to be 3D anymore. We have to come into 5D thinking, or we're going to destroy ourselves. And it's a beautiful life. 5D thinking is a beautiful life. So that's the difference between 3D and 5D thinking. That's the practical, everyday application of what the hell are they talking about with, are you in 3D or are you in 5D? That's the difference. How do I want to feel? What do I want to be? What do I want to experience? Okay, I'm going to do that for myself. And I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to put that energy out because I am energy. I'm multi-dimensions of energy. And I've got chakras in every dimension, and everybody else has got them too. And they're doing this. And everything I do reverberates out. And it's a point of energy transference. And it's connecting with everyone else's chakras and the chakras in the universe. And I can reverberate out the frequency I am supposed to so that everything is beautiful. And everyone is having the best possible experience. Or we can all do this with our chakras. And we can having chaos until there's nothing left. I can stay in chaotic energy, or I can step into harmonious energy. The planet has come into 5D energy to keep from doing this and destroying itself. We've no choice either. We've no choice either. And that's not a bad thing. It's a decision we made in wholeness. We are the universe. And we learned our lesson, and we made this decision. We learned from expanding consciousness. Lost my card. We learned. We got to bring everything back into unconditional love and stay in this bandwidth. And come out of chaos back into order. It won't stop at 5D. We'll keep going up and up. We'll find beautifuler, beautifuler, and beautifuler, if beautifuler is a word. Good, gooder, and goodest is going to get even better, folks. But let's get to 5D first. Let's all experience that first. So that's what I got today. Now, I have a book to write about twin flame, because twin flame is here to be the model for 1 + 1 = 3 relationships, because every relationship is 1 + 1 = 3. The relationship with your job, the relationship with your family, the relationship with your children, every relationship. The twin flame is certainly here to be that model. And so I have a book to finish, which has tools to help with every relationship at the end of it. Everything I've been doing for the past couple of years, it's going to be in this book, and I'm excited about it. So I'm going to heat that coffee up, finish drinking it, and I'm going to get back to that. You all have a great day. And please don't feel like I was condescending to anyone. I've done all of this. I've been stuck in 3D thinking. And stuck, and stuck, and stuck. I was the queen of the trauma, drama, woulda, coulda, shoulda, shame, blame game. And I didn't even believe, folks, that we were supposed to be that way. From the time I was a little girl, I was like, no, it's not supposed to be that way. So I understand. It took everything in me everything in me to find the strength to break the addiction. That and the twin flame journey I'm on. That there's something else. I know this is not where I belong. There's something else. And I have to get there. So that's why I'm so passionate about twin flame as well. That's why there's so many incarnate right now. It's to help all of us. It's to give us that extra oomph that we need to break the addiction and to say no more. I will come out of 3D. I will become 5D. And I will have the best life possible for me. I will love myself. I will say, how do I want to feel? What do I want to be? What do I want to experience? And I will treat myself that way. And that is the energy I will put out into the world. And I will attract that back. And I will build a life around myself that has the integrity of my vibrational field, my energy field maintained. And I will stay in frequency. I will have a beautiful life. My heart says I'm supposed to. That's what I want for all of you as well. So that's why I say what I need to say, no matter how other people may take it. I say it so we can all get there. I've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. We all want to get here, folks. If you have any questions, need to talk to anyone, want details, information, reach out. I may not be the person to help you, but I know people who can, and I will certainly hook you up with them. Until then, namaste.